Yeah, thanks, Stephen. My name is Bret Lehman. I am a Global Center of Competence member for Site and Facility Services and Resiliency Services at IBM. As another part of my role, I've recently taken on Alliance Manager for our strategic alliance partner, Rittal, in North America. I don't think there's any question the industry has changed. The cloud has given our end users, our clients, an opportunity to reduce costs, move workloads off-premise, and that forces them to rethink what they do have on-premise. We're constantly helping our clients with rationalizing that infrastructure, migrating the infrastructure within house, optimizing costs and things like that. So that's one half of it. The other half of it, though, is also that on-premise data center is no longer close enough to where, a lot of times, where data is being generated, analyzed, stored, things like that. So there's an additional need besides the on-premise cloud that needs IT infrastructure closer to the point of consumption, the point of use, point of collection, whatever you want to call it. I talked about two case studies today in the presentation. One is, I would classify it as an edge application, but it came with a lot of very unique challenges. We're dealing with a public sector client on the East Coast that's deploying. I have to be careful how I couch it, but they're deploying new technologies in the field with hundreds of users that are out there collecting data every day, working out of dozens and dozens of sites. So the amount of data that's being collected is astronomical, and they're now transmitting that data, sensitive data, across their corporate network in a way they've never done before. They're going from paper to disk media to now on their own network. So it requires certain levels of security. It requires a lot of special things. It's really a state-of-the-art solution that is being deployed in 100-year-old buildings in some cases. So the challenge is there around, how do you have air conditioning available? Do you have ventilation available in a room? Do you have backup power? Is there any way to support the infrastructure that's there? The old buildings, over time, there's never been a lot of maintenance done, so it's an opportunity to kind of clean up the environment, make it more robust, more reliable. And our partnership with Rittal was really strategic in that sense, because they're originally, an industrial kind of company. They started with industrial products. And now we're applying, now that they're in the IT business, we're applying the industrial aspect of some of those products in IT solutions. We have self-contained air conditioning units in rooms where we have no ventilation. We have fans and filter systems where we do have ventilation. And so another requirement was to be able to cut the network, to go to production live with a live switch. So we're using cabinets that allow us to take the switches fully cabled, turn them a certain direction, get them in the cabinet, and mount them without disrupting the network. There's just so many people here, and we've got a strength in the United States. So meeting face to face is always so much more effective. You see people you haven't seen in a while, and you get to talk about things that you wouldn't otherwise have. Once you make a commitment to come to an event like this, it would be a crime to not take full advantage and talk to people face to face, because there's so many opportunities out there. There's a lot for us to contribute here.